4 engines. This is for me and only for me. Just by mentioning this, a third of the quantity were sold, okay? So I'm saying 5 minutes or sell out, and if you don't grab this, I don't know what you're waiting for. Anyone who travels for a living, anyone who drives at all, I've got 700 and only 700. This is the, you know what? We're saying 5 minutes or sell out, give or take. We're going to monitor that closely because it's got free shipping. It's less than $40 on your credit card. This is Don Davis. You know him with our GPSs here. But the thing is, Don, we have never done Garmin with free map updates forever. Because normally, what, a map upgrade is like...
About 50 bucks.
About 50 bucks. Okay.
So let me put it to you this way. What if I told you that if you pick this up today,
right,
every year, for as long as you have it, I can give you 200 bucks a year?
Right. So it's like a $200 gift.
Each year, because you can update this up to 4 times each year. They do quarterly updates for all the maps out there, brought to you by Navtech, the #1 mapping company in the world.
Absolutely.
That's right, in your Garmin. Now think about this. Every quarter, if you live in a metro area that's doing a lot of road changes, like here in the Tampa area, 275 and I-4, it'll be finished, like 2050, I think. But the thing is, the roads change, the exits change, everything's changing. Well, with this, you can update it every 3 months. No price to you whatsoever, no cost to you whatsoever. All you have to do is take the included USB cable that comes with it, hook it up to your computer, register through Garmin, which is free to register, and then update it whenever you want to. Forever, as long as you're in your Garmin.
And one thing is clear. By the way, Garmin there are more Garmin GPSs in vehicles than there are the other brands combined. I mean, basically, when it comes to quality, when it comes to service, when it comes to best quality, best in class, Garmin, if you read those magazines where they rate and review and report on products for customers or consumers, they are always at the top of the list. And incidentally, 4 Flex Pay is good only for the next half hour.
That's it.
So basically, this is my only show, and it's the only time that you're going to get it. This is Don's only GPS of the Host Pick event. So there's not another one. I pick a GPS every year for Host Pick. I have to tell you, this is actually the best one they've ever done for me because it's a bigger screen. It's even smaller. It's award-winning technology. It's from an award-winning company, and it is the only time that they have given me free map updates forever. The other thing about that is, Don, when you think about it, for a lot of people, whether you want your first GPS or whether you want to upgrade, chances are a lot of people have GPSs in their cars right now, but the problem is if those maps are out of date, I mean, basically you could just as well use it as a paperweight because it's not doing you any good.
It's not doing what it's supposed to do, and then you get sticker shocked when you go to the company's website and it says, well, it's 50 bucks for new maps.
Right.
And here's the issue. A lot of times, especially this time of the year, you're going to see all these price breaks on the GPS. And then you get it, and you get it home, and you start looking and say, well, these are old maps.
Yes.
No wonder it was so cheap, because I got to spend another 50 or 60 bucks to change the maps in it, and all of a sudden you're spending more money. You know, and if you've got that installed system in your car, go back to your dealership and ask them what it's going to cost to upgrade that installed GPS in your car. A lot of times it's hundreds of dollars, and then you got to get a friend to drop you off, a friend to pick you up. You got to leave your car there all day.
Yeah.
I mean, all of that rigmarole you go through just to get updates, whereas this, you do it from your chair, at your computer, in your home. It's just that simple.
Well, and that's like a $200 gift with your purchase. And I have to stress, with
$200 per year. Per year.
Forever. So here's the thing. You never outgrow this GPS. Ever, ever, ever. And you never get lost again. It saves you time. It saves you money. Don's going to talk about the specific details. There's even an eco mode. Exactly. It's like, I'm just jazzed about the price. Because here's the thing. Anywhere else in the world, first of all, you're spending well over $200 for this. We took almost $100 off that, retail value. And the thing is, you're getting it for $39 on your credit card. You're getting it with free shipping. And if you are in the market for a GPS, these make the best gifts. If it's time to upgrade, if you're sick and tired of, maybe you've got an outdated GPS and, the maps are kind of turning you all the way around. This means never having to get lost again. And the thing is, Don, Garmin is #1 for a reason. They do things that no other GPS in the world does, and they're so smart. They literally show you where to go. They tell you where to turn.
That's right.
So you don't even have to worry about what the street name is, because, I mean, it's smarter than we are.
And the thing is, it calls out the street names. This is text-to-speech technology. It's not turn-by-turn. And to explain real quick what the difference is, there are turn-by-turn GPSs out there, and literally that's what it is. Turn left, turn right, turn left, turn right. That's all it does for you. Whereas this actually calls out the physical street names. So it'll say, in 500 feet, turn left onto Park Street. And 1,000 feet, turn right onto Roosevelt. Where there's no question whatsoever about where you're going. Plus, with the information that you get on screen, it's great because right here, in 8.4 miles, you're going to be turning. It tells you what your arrival time is. It tells you what your current speed is. All this information, it highlights the route while you're on it. And all of this is happening in real time. That's the great thing about it. There's no lag with this. With the Garmin's, what what they do so well is make it simple to use. You're not sitting there having to punch buttons while you're going down the road. All you have to do is keep your hands on the wheel, your eyes on the road, and do what you're supposed to be doing, which is driving. And to use it, again, everybody gets intimidated. I mean, the older GPSs, yeah, you had to hold your left leg up, program in this, program in that, read the instructions, you know, call an observatory to see what your azimuth was.
That's true.
Not anymore. All you do is you plug it into your car, you turn it on, it's going to ask you what language and what time zone. You're done.
Okay, Don, I have to put you on pause for just a second because
I'm just starting to get rolling.
I know. Well, there are a couple of things you need to know. And again, not to scare anybody, but I almost have to, because if you're going to wait, you will not get this. This FlexPay expires in the next 20 minutes, but frankly, we're going to give you a couple of extra minutes to make your buying decision, just because we have more people calling than we do have units left at this point, but we want to make sure that you get yours. Oh, one other thing I need to mention, this also qualifies for our extended holiday return policy. So you could literally put this in your car, put it in your truck, put it in your van, get it for your husband, anyone who drives for a living. Boy, if you had to drive, I mean, like I've done different sales jobs where you have to make sure that you get there in a timely manner, you have to make sure that you get there safer. I mean, if they can actually calculate the gas to save you gas, but the whole idea is you will not see this for another show ever again for this price. That's what Host Pick is all about, nor will we honor the free shipping or that FlexPay. So if you're looking for a great gift, you can literally put it in your car, you can literally put it in a van. When we say take it for a test drive, we're not kidding, because you can use it until January 31st. You could literally put it in the car, and if it doesn't do everything that we say it does, if you are not blown away by this, you have until next year to return it. So you've got until January 31st of 2011. But Don, you know, the thing is, when you look at this, it is easy to use, but they think of smart things, like if I want to save gas, if I want to take an eco-friendly route. I mean, it does the thinking for me.
This is a new feature Garmin's put in. It's called EcoRoute. Very simply, all you do, you program in what your average miles per gallon in the city and on the highway is, in whatever vehicle you drive. And you can change this very easily if you switch vehicles. Then you put in what your average price for your gas is. The Garmin will then calculate, let's say you're sitting in your driveway and your family's getting ready to leave on vacation and it's 800 miles away. The Garmin will calculate what it's going to cost you to drive that 800 miles. Based on the miles per gallon you get, what part's going to be on city, what part's going to be on highway, all that is calculated. And in addition to that, you can actually do a fuel-efficient route. Other GPSs offer you basically, you know, least use of highways or, you know, most use of freeways, avoid tolls. This does all that, but it also does a fuel-efficient route, because if you drive through a city with a lot of stoplights and a lot of stop signs, you burn more gas. So what it does, it will calculate through a city route to avoid all the stoplights and stop signs, because when you sit and idle, that's when you burn most of your gas. That's why your miles per gallon in a city are lower than they are on the highway.
I didn't know
because well, you're just sitting there. You're staring at traffic. You know, that's all you're doing, just watching traffic go by and burning gas. So you can actually put the most fuel-efficient route in, and it will calculate that for you. It's got a photo viewer built into it. It's got a unit conversion built into it. It's got all these extra features. And one thing that's really cool, I love this. It's got a language dictionary. Now this is a trial. It's a trial that you get on this. It's only a 90-day trial, but it's the coolest thing. You can go down here, and it's actually got, you know, through Webster's, it has a 90-day trial through Oxford to where you can actually do language conversion. Now, if you want to purchase it, go through the Garmin website after your 90 days. If you really like it and you want to keep it, you can, you know, download it and get your key for it. But this is cool because it'll actually do phrases or words, whatever you want to do, and pick it up to where if you are traveling around, and it will do about 20 different languages. I mean, I don't know when I'll learn any Portuguese, but it'll do Portuguese. I mean, everything is in here. French, Spanish, German, all of that.
One last thing, Pat. I know you're going to... Can I have just 60 more seconds? Because it also has pedestrian mode, right?
Pedestrian mode. And again, it has your pedestrian mode that gives you walking directions. So let me tell you why this is important. Other GPSs are portable. Yeah, no cables attached. And they will allow you to walk around with them. But here's the problem. Sometimes if they don't have pedestrian mode, it'll think you're stopped in traffic and ask you if you want to reroute. This one won't do that because you put it in pedestrian mode. It knows you're walking. That's the first thing. Second thing, it's important. Other GPSs think you're in a car. So if you're in a city with a lot of one-way streets, it will walk you all the way around the block to get you to your destination because of that one-way street. Whereas this one, you put it in pedestrian mode, it knows you're walking. It'll walk you straight up the one-way street because it's like... They're walking.
Okay, and one thing is clear. Okay, you've got, what, 20 minutes to qualify for the FlexPay?
I think I got about 3 minutes.
Exactly. So we're saying literally in the next 2 or 3 minutes, it's going to be gone. You can see there are 180 left, but we have literally double that in the ordering process. Good luck. Grab it. Get it. We're going to pay to send it to you.
Buy it for yourself. Give your old one to the kids.
Absolutely. And you know what? And we're going to pay for your maps forever. We'll pay for your maps forever. That's like a $200 gift every year that you use this. So it's never, ever, ever.
Update them whenever you want to, not when you have to, whenever you want to.
And we've never done that. FlexPay expires now, though, so $40 on your credit card, guys. Don, thank you. You're back later today with something else.
8 a.m. with a great DVD player, and I'm telling you right now, watch 9 o'clock tonight. Most people in America have never seen it. The GPX boombox.
I know.
Back at 9 o'clock.
It's a cool product.
It is the most fun you're going to just watch. You're going to have fun watching.
Well, always good to see you, Don. Thank you. All right, now don't hang up. Wait until your service representative...